Salutations, hello, hi, and welcome to Basic Public Speaking. I'm Christy Thomas. I'm your professor instructor for this course, and this is the video chat for week 8 of our course, and week 8's dates are March the 3rd through March the 7th. So for lessons this week, it's listening, ethics, and public speaking. In that module, just like always, you're going to find a Word document, a PowerPoint presentation, a video chat, and a publisher PDF about covering the lesson. I will also go ahead and open up in-speech citations in MLA formatting, because that's going to be part of the requirements in the 2 remaining main speeches, which is the Tell Me a Story speech and the persuasive speech after spring break. So I'm going to go ahead and get that opened up this week just so that it's there and easy accessible in case need be. Now, with that being said, this week's, you do have an assignment, a speech due. It is your second main speech, which is an informative how-to speech. This is where you are describing how to do something, how something works, a process, whatever the case may be here. There's a module for that. That module has a Word document that gives a description and requirements for the speech. Because it is a main speech, there's some technical requirements as well. Then it also has a video chat of me just kind of discussing the Word document, but giving also examples and, more verbal detail, because that's who I am as a person. And then also the link to submit. Now, as always, because this is a speech course, you must record yourself delivering the speech and submit that on Blackboard for the speech portion. This speech also requires an outline that is provided for you if you also choose. You do not have to use the outline that I provided. I just provide one because I am a big fan of making life as less complicated as possible. There's a time limit minimum, never max, the minimum. I would love to hear you talk for at least 2 minutes. If it falls right under 2, it's no big deal. I'm not going to be like, you went 1 minute and 58 seconds, deduction in points. It's when you're only talking for about 30 seconds is where we start to have some issues with the time. But when I say issues with it, it's also hard, especially when it comes to discussing a process, only taking 30 seconds to really go into detail. Because if you remember, 3 is the magic number of main points when it comes to public speaking. Any less, you're not giving us your audience enough information to want to listen, to want to be enticed, to really want to be engaged in your speech. You have a whole lot of main points and you're giving us too much, you might lose your audience. But remember, 3 is your magic number when it comes to public speaking. Now, with that being said, all the details for this is in the How to Second Main Speech module. So if by some chance you have not looked at that, check that out, because that is due Friday, March 7th by 5 o'clock. The following week, week 9, is ACTC spring break. No coursework, no nothing. I will try to have the grade books updated by then. We'll see. I make no promises that week. But I also will work on trying to get a few things, because when we come back, we only have 2 main lessons left after spring break, which is the celebratory speaking and persuasive speaking and arguments. Celebratory speaking, there's a fine line between that and informative, just like there's a line between informative and persuasive. But your third main speech falls under the celebratory informative storytelling genre. It'll make more sense when we get closer to it. And then your final speech for this course is a persuasive speech. So after spring break, I feel like anytime we come back from a break in class, it goes by super quick. Like, you're blinking, it's like done. So with that being said, I tend to open up multiple modules at once so that they're open. And as you've noticed, once the module is opened, and I've said this at the beginning of the course, it remains open for the entirety of the semester of this course. So you will never see a course and then not see it because I've taken it down. The only thing that I take away weekly is weekly chats. I'll probably also make a video with final due dates, just so that's up there, and a document as well. So quick glances and links. So again, for week 8, the lessons are over the listening, ethics, and public speaking, and I will also open up in-speech citations and MLA citation as well. You have the second main speech, which is an informative how-to speech. This is where you're telling us how to do something, how something works, how to create, how to make. Oh, I know what I forgot to mention about that. The last technical requirement for the informative how-to speech is use of a visual aid. That's why we had the visual aid lesson. And I feel like when it comes to recorded videos, you can get super creative with use of visual aid. There's a whole, the world is yours, so to speak, when using your creativity for that. So don't feel like you have to do a specific kind of visual aid. Have fun with it. You're more than welcome to also use video editing apps in the creation of your videos for the class as well, or social media. You know, there's a lot of them that you can record videos on and provide links. I'm a big fan of using tools that are readily available to you to make life easier. But as always, I have to have a video of you delivering the speech and uploading that to Blackboard. So, week 8, listening ethics and then citation world. Your second informative how-to speech is due by Friday, March the 7th at 5 o'clock. And with that, you have to submit a video, an outline, and in the video, you have to use a visual aid and at least 2 minutes talking time. You know, really try to shoot for 2 minutes. No big deal if you don't fall right at 2 minutes, but if it's below 1.5 minutes, there'll be deduction in points of length. Following week, week 9, which is the 10th through the 14th, is ACTC spring break. No coursework, classwork that week. If you have any questions or concerns or just need to chat, please reach out to me and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I hope that you have an amazing week. Thank you so much. Bye.